guys and girls, your anime crazy Stargirlnice here, ready to review and react to 2 episodes of My Hero Academia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the normal 1 episode in this morning. I was going to record it, run off to work, blah, 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 blah. Come to find out there was 2 episodes, excuse me, can't speak, and didn't give me enough time to record in the morning before going off to work. So I've had to do it after work. It is after 6 p.m. at night and I'm recording. So I apologise for the bad lighting. I've got my ring light right above my head here. Just mess with it as much as I can. See if I can make this... Oh, that's a little better. Make this work for me. I don't want it blasting. It just fades everything out. So I apologise. I hope the quality's be okay. Anyway, last episode was absolutely crazy. I got so many responses to those episodes. I just couldn't answer them all. And I would love to talk more about that. Let me get this out. Ooh, dropping things. There were some responses that I didn't know how to respond, should we say. Going on from the last episode with what was happening in Todoroki's family, and some things I could agree on with others, and some things I just couldn't, couldn't agree on. Like, for me, and this is my opinion, it's with the family dynamic in Todoroki's family, I would say it is 90 to 95% Endeavor's fault, and maybe 5% of Rin's. I mean, right from the start, when she was literally sold off to marry Endeavor, you don't know, unless it's been explained in the manga, because I don't read the manga, I don't know what kind of background she's come from. Was she neglected from her family? I mean, and the neglect is an abuse. Or was she emotionally abused, or both? Did she think that the family's drilled into her that if you go and marry him, we'll be okay and we'll love you for it? So in her mind, if I marry this guy, I'll get love from my family, maybe he'll give me some love. And because she has been abused, it's... A lot of people don't get out of that cycle of abuse. They repeat it. But that's what I see in that. And I'm reading the comments from my phone here. And some people think that she could have just walked away. But sometimes what I've seen, I'm thank God I've never gone through this. What I've seen on news is, even in shows, sometimes the person who's being abused cannot escape because it's been mentally drilled into their heads that this is love, and they're in the wrong, not the abuser. And it's a lot. It is a deep rabbit hole to go down. I'm not going to lie there, folks. That is a deep rabbit hole to go down. And I'm really thinking I might have to make a whole video about this episode, really, because there is a lot. I mean, one person made this comment and got 5 replies to it, and oh God, this is hard, because this person in the comment has said that Rin has victimized herself. And again, this is my opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't agree with you. I don't see it like that. She was psychologically tortured, in my opinion. And for something like that, that is a hard cycle to break. And when a child really idolizes someone and they think that person can do no wrong, even though you have a family or a friend who's trying to back you up and say, look, listen, try to think of it this way, but they don't want to listen. It is hard. And, oh, you know what? I don't want to keep talking too much about this. I'd rather just get into this episode because there's a lot to address on the last episode that I really do think I'm going to have to make a separate video about it. And if you guys want me to, just put in the comments down below. And when I get the time, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Oh, if I could sort out a live stream, I'd love to do that. What do you guys think? If you think I should start something up and we have a talk and maybe we can all chit chat, that would be fantastic. When I get the time though, don't. Oh goodness. Anyway, so close my comment page there. At the end of the last episode, we find Midoriya is in a coma, and All Might has hinted that maybe he is talking to the other wielders. So, oh, and I learned from the last episode, have a box of tissues. So I've got this on the side, ready to go, if needed. So, get a little bit of water in me, and sorry if I sound really scratchy. I've just come off a shift at work. I literally finished an hour ago and legged it home, and I'm exhausted. So please have some patience with me if I start coughing like crazy. Alright. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, see how Midoriya goes. And I can't believe it. We're going to have 2 episodes today. So we're on episode 18. And then my next recording, episode 19, straight after this one. But I will do it as separate videos because I feel that's easier for me. Alright. Stop yapping me. Without any further ado, let's get into this episode.
I can feel it.
You can feel it.
The message of me that lives within One for All. Inside you. Right now, you must be talking with the previous wielders.
Oh, I want to see this.
What's going on? What happened to everybody else?
Oh God, no. Oh no.
My teachers. Please, let them be okay.
Oh, he's even worrying about them.
We need to have ourselves a talk before you wake up.
Oh wow, they've all got chairs and everything.
My apologies. The timing's not ideal.
No. Why are their heads looking at the wall?
Oh, please. It's just bad luck this is happening now.
Banjo, you spoke to her before, yes? When you first used Black Whip?
These are the people who had One for All.
Is that All Might's spirit?
They're in my dreams again. At
So,
first, we could only talk
why is it
to
like a
different parts
room?
of your consciousness. But we're not limited to those moments anymore.
Okay.
The reason is related to my power, which you now hold. About 4 months ago, it suddenly began to grow at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
As a result of this acceleration,
4 months
the
ago.
previous wielders, the figures you see in front of you now, were able to take shape and communicate with each other inside of One for All.
Cool.
When my
Ooh.
brother forcibly pulled us into the battle earlier, we gained even more freedom. It's
Wow.
now far easier for us to appear before you.
Don't you worry. We'll still give you plenty of privacy if you know what I mean.
Why can't he talk?
Oh, right. I forgot.
And why is he naked?
Right. Back then, I wasn't able to do much more than make noise. And now it feels like my mouth's starting to take shape.
What do you want to talk about?
I almost understand what you're saying.
Oh, bless him. So Zuko and Tara, okay.
My name's Hikage Shinomori, and I was One for All's 4th wielder. During the recent
Before?
battle, you unintentionally tapped into my quirk and used it on the field.
According to All Might, the 4th wielder's quirk was the ability to sense danger.
It was kind of a shock, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But I didn't sense you'd be using danger sense since it is my quirk.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Weird one. He got tired of everyday life, so he started living in seclusion like a hermit.
Mine is a terrible
Oh, I love their personalities already.
not me. For
like, what am I putting up with? At age 40, you died. Cause of death.
All Might didn't mention specific
Yeah, he didn't.
Actually,
Because it's blacked
I'm
out.
pretty sure he crossed out the important details.
Why?
Discovered I died of old age.
But
Old
he was
age.
so young.
I was as surprised as you. Neither Banjo nor I had any way of knowing how he died.
Wow.
We only found out because Yagi looked into the matter. What this fact leads us to believe is that One for All can't be wielded safely by an ordinary human being.
Okay.
I'm second only to Yagi in terms of users who lived with the quirk the longest.
No way.
18 years, I spent my days training and building up the power as best I could,
Okay.
avoiding All for One. I always knew I didn't stand a chance of defeating him myself.
Wow.
So I figured the best thing I could do was improve the quirk for its next user. But as time passed, cracks began appearing on my body. I thought perhaps I wasn't training enough, or that I'd contracted some unknown disease.
Oh my god.
In this case, as Yagi researched, he was able to track down my medical records and autopsy report. That's when the truth came to light. The natural causes that killed me were due to the multiple quirks inside my body, that drastically shortened my lifespan.
No. Lifespan, no way. But wait a minute. All Might had it longer when the power was much stronger.
That's correct. Which is exactly the reason we needed to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yagi is fully aware of what a burden it is to carry One for All.
Yeah.
The burden that you'll have to deal with. We don't have a proper sample size. Most of us didn't have the power long. We died in battle, not of old age.
Oh wow.
So we asked, what was the intrinsic difference between Yagi and Shinomori?
Okay.
All Might was quirkless. Yes.
Quirkless!
Yagi may still be alive, but as he gathered information, we took what he learned through the piece of him that exists inside of One for All.
Oh my god.
And then, after I heard what my brother had to say, I was certain. According to what he said, a person's consciousness is etched into their quirk factor. So why is Yagi's vestige, even though he didn't have an ability of his own? We always thought a piece of the user ended up inside of One for All.
Oh my
because of the
god.
power they were born with.
Oh, this is cool.
Or precisely, that the consciousness of every wielder after me lived on because their quirk factors were added to my One for All.
Yeah.
Yagi being the exception. With no quirk of his own, he's the only user who gained a vestige through One for All itself. Think of one's ability to hold a quirk as a glass. If it's not empty when they inherit One for All, it overflows, eating away at your lifespan.
So being
Yagi
quirkless
was able to use One for All over the course
is the
of
key
20
to use
years
One for All.
because his vessel was empty at first. My cultivated power
Ooh.
and it became his true quirk.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Some twist of fate, this ability that's passed from person to person, could only reach its true potential when wielded by someone born powerless.
So it was meant for you. Can't be passed on.
There is a caveat. You could pass it on to another quirkless person, but they're like an endangered species, few and far between these days.
So Mirio couldn't get it.
Could have known.
Because Night thought Mirio should have it.
We learned this
Oh
over
my
generations
god.
of observation.
So it was meant for Midoriya in a way.
The two of you somehow became back-to-back recipients. If we'd been able to talk with the other users sooner, perhaps fewer people might have suffered over the years.
You get what this means, kid? You might be the last person who wields One for All.
Oh my god. He's going to be the last wielder? That's kind of sad in a way.
Now the real question. Izuku, tell us, can you kill Tomura Shigaraki?
Oh god, god. Oh no, let's not use that word, please.
Tell us, can you kill Tomura Shigaraki? That's not a request. I'm gauging your resolve. When you saw that boy's face, you thought he looked as though he was asking for help, didn't you?
Does look helpless.
We feel your emotions. So we know what was ringing through your head in that moment of desperation.
The problem is, the rest of us had a completely different take on the situation. We know All for One was inside his head, which was causing Shigaraki pain, yeah. But in that moment, it didn't seem like he wanted to be saved. Even as he suffered in front of us, those terrible eyes held nothing but hatred.
Because that's the person All for One raised him to be. My brother was incarcerated during the fight. I think his plan was probably to possess Shigaraki both physically and mentally, so that he could take it one for all.
Oof.
Me and him, my junior year, we both ended up facing All for One, but we managed to keep him from stealing the power from us. Because in order to make One for All surrender, you gotta come at it with a passion that surpasses the quirk's incredible power.
God.
No person can produce such an overwhelming will alone. Our best guess is All for One's trying to use Shigaraki's hatred as a booster.
That's awful.
At the heart of the quirk inside of you is a grit that refuses to yield to that monster, despite his strength.
We believe that One for All is meant to destroy All for One completely.
Okay.
It looked like Yagi had accomplished this, but my brother is tenacious. He's trying to make a comeback.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Izuku, I know it's not fair to tell you this after explaining you can't abandon your power. But Tomura Shigaraki is my grandson. I left my family to fight All for One, abandon my child.
Oh, no.
And this is the result. We're in a terrible situation. It's disgraceful that I failed to achieve my goal, and now have to rely on a 16-year-old. However, if that monster manages to fully awaken, no one will be able to stop him. You can't make him see reason or offer him forgiveness. Some people are simply beyond redemption. And I believe Tomura is one of them.
Oh, God.
So if you think he looked like he wanted to be saved, ask yourself, in the end, will you have the resolve necessary to kill him?
This is a lot to put on a 16-year-old. To me, he looked like he was in trouble. No, that's what it felt like.
When Shigaraki's consciousness penetrated One for All, we were so close. I know how hard he focuses on his dream. Yet in the depths of that hatred, I could sense a lost child crying.
Oh, don't! Tissues.
Because they wouldn't back down. It was my only option. The thing is, I never found out why they ended up becoming villains.
See his mouth.
All their anger. If I'd known, maybe things would have been different. Maybe I still would have had to fight. Maybe not. Shigaraki killed so many innocent people. He hurt those I care about.
What was it? The...
One for All isn't a power meant to do harm.
Come on, mouth, come back.
It's a power meant to save.
Exactly. Power meant to
Something I learned
save.
from All Might.
Yep.
It's not just me. This thing cultivated through blood, sweat, and tears has encouraged countless
Can hear his voice.
better versions of themselves over the generations. Even if it started as a way to destroy your brother. It's evolved into something else thanks to what you've done.
That's it, resolve, kid.
For All has taken on another purpose in this world.
Not gonna know if you
I
stop.
know what I should do next. That's true. And I get that the only way to stop him might be to kill him. But
Little,
I would have saved that little kid.
oh, little Zuko. Oh, he's so cute.
And that's why we'll follow your lead.
Oh no, don't cry. Look, tissue here.
I'm so happy that my power was passed on to you two.
Oh, so close.
This was a test, for which I apologize. Rantorino is alive.
Yes.
When you wake up, tell him I said hello.
Don't you stop.
Sorahiko. We made a mistake those many
Don't. No, I'm gonna cry.
We were still blessed with a
about to cry. Stop it.
You two better start helping out. You can't just ignore us. We need your cooperation.
Come on, you two.
To unleash One for All's full potential.
Are they just being stubborn children?
I know what you're saying. I can feel the conversation. The predecessors are sharing their stories. Truth about One for All. The Master's regrets. Exact details may be hazy, but the information is flowing through me. You were once worthless. And now look at you.
Oh, not that. Stop it.
It's nice to meet you, all right.
Hawk and Best Genius, what are you doing there?
Let's skip the intros so I can get straight to the important stuff.
Dropping my
Is
tissue.
Midoriya going to recover?
Yes.
Yes, we'll pull through this.
Yes, yes,
He should
yes.
be conscious soon. But he's not the only reason you're here.
This is about Midoriya and One for All.
No, I know.
Raid heard something about it on the radio, then mentioned it to reporters.
Damn.
More and more people are asking questions, and Endeavor told us that as the battle progressed, Shigaraki was targeting Midoriya, a mere UA student. I'm trying to get the full picture.
Can we keep the secret?
From now on, we're not just fighting villains, we are also battling public sentiment.
Oh, no, I don't.
You must keep this secret to ensure your own well-being, true, but also for the safety of the world.
Things have changed
Yes.
so quickly. And these two aren't the types to back down.
Nope.
We should talk somewhere private. I'll tell you everything.
It's been 3 days since the incident. With every passing hour, there's more panic. But despite reports, I don't think everyone wants to blame the pros. They want to believe heroes have integrity, to feel their protectors did nothing
I
wrong.
know.
People want to feel safe. They need somebody to put their faith in.
Dabi is indeed my oldest son, Toya Todoroki. I can't deny what he spoke is the truth. I stand before you to apologize for my misdeeds.
Endeavor talked to the press at length about his family's ugly past and asked the world to forgive him.
Major ugly.
That's the end of his pro career.
What a terrible father.
Dude, he should have denied it. I was rooting for the guy.
You're saying that he didn't lie, but he did.
He's right. Best Genius is alive, which refutes Dobby's claims that Hawks murdered him.
Yeah! Get your story straight!
Best Genius was made to look like he was dead, and that's how I infiltrated their ranks. But the rest of the awful things Dobby mentioned are correct for the most part. My father's identity, how I killed a desperate villain who was running away, that's all true. I apologize for hiding the truth about my origin. I know now that it was a mistake. Regarding Jean Bubai-Buara, the League member known as Twice, I thought I had no other choice but to keep him out of the fight. If he had activated his quirk, the damage would have been unimaginably worse than it already was. I didn't want to bring him in for his crimes. But in the end, his concern for his fellow League members forced the issue. I had to act. I feel awful for how things went down. I just hope you believe me.
I've got a question. In the chaos caused by Gigantomachia, my own mother was seriously injured. Do you really think apologizing and saying you feel bad fixes anything? Do you have any idea how many people lost their homes?
But how is it their fault that that giant one?
How
Oh,
much you screwed up. It was the villains who did this, sure, but the only reason they were able to wreak havoc on such a scale is because of your mistakes.
If we stood up here crying and carrying on, would that make your mother better?
Huh? No, of course it wouldn't. But you could do something besides talk. Take care of the villains on the street. Be a hero.
You make a good point. As number one, that's how I will atone for my sins.
But right now, there are fewer heroes in the field. We are no longer equipped to protect so many citizens. With that in mind, we have patterned a temporary solution. After consulting with government officials, we'd like to announce that starting today, UA High and other schools with hero courses will be designated as emergency shelters. There should be plenty of space
Oh
in
my
these facilities
God.
for anyone who is scared or seeking protection. Families of enrolled students are
Oh,
already moving
so
into these
cool,
buildings.
You want us to leave our homes with no idea when we can go back?
We're looking toward the future. Direct your blame and anger at me, but let us help you. plenty of pros are still risking their lives for you. Again, I'll say watch me.
Our champions are at a crossroads.
Yeah.
If a hero is someone people know they can call on when they need help, then the heroes disappeared that day. Even so, there are those still willing to fight.
Oh, Aizawa.
Haven't had enough pain yet.
When Endeavor was asked about One for All, he said he knew nothing about it. That way, no one could be mad at Deku or All Might.
I think it's super bad! Look!
What?
I had a letter from Midoriya on my door!
Yeah, we know.
What?
Us too. What is this?
What?
All for one? The villains are after him?
Doesn't make any sense.
What?
Poor Midoriya.
Uraraka, thank you so much. It's time for you and the rest of our class to know everything. So I'm writing letters to try and explain. My quirk is a power passed on to me from All Might.
Oh my god, he's telling them!
He and All for One want to steal, so they're coming after me. The last thing I want to do is put others in danger, and it's dangerous to be near me.
What? But does this mean he's run off?
Being in the hero course and meeting everyone in Class A has made me happier than I could have ever imagined.
No!
Thank you. And goodbye.
What?
You idiot.
I'm with her, you idiot. Why?
If heroes are those who don't hesitate to take the hardest path, then who will be willing to follow them when they're suffering?
Oh my god.
In April, Deku left our hero academy.
No! Oh, go back, kid. Deku. Zuko, what are you doing? Oh, he
Like a huge villain.
looks so broken. The final act begins. What do you mean? Okay. The final act begins? What's this? The final act of season 6? This cannot be all neatly wrapped up in 8 episodes. It's about 7-8 episodes till this ends. This is not how you're going to wrap it up, okay? Oh, there better be season 7. That's all I'm going to say because I love this show. But, oh my god. So Midoriya's told his class everything. Don't we have a UA traitor in there? Oh my god, if they're in class A, I'm going to cry and he's just revealed everything. Oh. Okay, let's backtrack right to the beginning. So, Midoriya has met all the wielders that have had One for All. Now, 2 of them have got their backs towards him. They're being stubborn about this. I am not sure. But most of them have their faith in our little Izuku. They said they'll follow him. And we've found out a huge, cool thing about One for All. That being quirkless is a good thing to inherit the power. Because a lot of them died at a young age because of that power. So, I was saying in the episode, Night Eye thought Mirio should have it. But no, if Mirio had taken it, his lifespan would have been shortened. Oh wow, so it was meant for Arazuku. That is absolutely shocking, but really cool to discover. And how it was all explained. Oh. And our little Zuko's I can't say it now. Conviction. Sorry, I get too excited, I get tongue-tied and can't speak, so I have to slow myself down. Apologies. To save Tomura. Because he felt at that moment it was a small child crying, scared. And as we can hear his voice get clearer and clearer, he turns into his little self, his younger self, saying, I want to save him. Ah! Oh, bless him. And that girl, she's not allowed to make me cry. I forget her name again. All Might's sensei or master. She's crying her little eyes out. Not air. Thank God I had these tissues. So that was a kind of major part. Afterwards, Hawks and Genus asked about it. All Might has let them in, but how much has he told them? And it looks like they haven't told Endeavour, or Endeavour's acting like he doesn't know, but I think they haven't told him. Just say, look, for your best interest, don't know, because if someone asks you or uses a quirk on you to make you tell the truth, you don't know. So, oh God, and Darby's not finished with him. He has literally gone off the deep end. He wants to cause Endeavour more pain and misery. I don't. It's... Whew. But Uraraka giving her speech about the heroes and everything. It's true, we want the heroes. We really do. And they shouldn't give up. It's tough, though. And to think that the hero schools have opened their doors to help people seek shelter. Because those schools are really, like, well enforced. And we see Izuku and Kachan's mums show up. Oh God, Izuku's mum. Because now, after all that, he sends letters off to each and every one of them. Not just one letter to one person to read out. Everyone got their own individual letter. To find out what's going on. Him telling them, you guys are in danger if I stick around. I have to leave. But no, why? Don't leave. We know why, because they're in danger, but I didn't want him to leave. They could have worked something out. Oh, frustrated. I really wish he could stay. Oh God, what else? But, Uraraka's like, oh, my heart is breaking. And then we find, like, a few months have passed or something, because it's April, the cherry blossoms are falling, so he would have been in his second year. But he looks so ragged and tired out, and he's like looks like a big villain, and puts his mask on. We're like, is he still being a hero, or is he being a vigilante? I mean, poor baby. And, I forgot, just remember this part, he might be the last wielder. Because quirkless people are rare. It's 20%. I mean, he's only met 2 people in his life. If we count the movie. All Might, of course. And from the first movie, that girl, the scientist, she was quirkless. But yeah, in his whole life, if we count that, he's met 2 people. So it is rare. So he could be the last wielder. Oh, that is frightening thought. That is a frightening thought. Oh my goodness. Well, that is as much as we can go. We do luckily have another episode to go straight into. Episode 19. So, that's it for me. I'll see you on episode 19 very shortly. Ciao for now, guys.